movie opens in a state prison, where John Brickner is released on parole after serving 4 of 7 years for second-degree manslaughter. He then moves to Seattle to start a new life, where he gets a job at a construction site. While at a nightclub, John saves a waitress, Frankie, from unruly customers, and is offered a job as a bouncer to work nights. After witnessing his powerful punches during a bar fight, fight promoter Reno offers him a chance to make money, but John declines. One day after work, John meets Veronica Reynolds, the widow of the man he killed in self-defense. It is revealed that Veronica had petitioned for John's release on parole after receiving numerous apology letters from him over the years. Veronica still blames him for her husband's death. She also tells John that her 8-year-old daughter Sarah needs a heart transplant and that all donor organizations have failed to help. She insists that John should pay the $250,000 required for the operation to save her daughter. John gets sympathetic about Veronica's sick daughter, and the next day at the bar, John asks Frankie to help him find Reno, whose job offer he had previously rejected. After tracing him, Reno takes John underground to show him the nature of the work. When John realizes that the job involves underground bare-knuckle fighting, he once again declines the offer, despite Reno telling him he could earn 6 figures in a single fight. That night, John visits Veronica and apologizes for everything, but a frustrated Veronica becomes angry with him for failing to help her sick daughter. Seeing her desperation, John changes his mind and agrees to help. The following day, John is fired from his construction job, but before leaving, he saves his boss from a heart attack by performing CPR. Later that night, John enters the underground fighting tournament, replacing one of Reno's injured fighters and absorbing heavy blows from a tough opponent. He eventually defeats him with a hard right punch to the lower chest, securing his first win. Brickner continues to fight for Reno, with Frankie's support, rising through the rankings and earning more money. He then receives a call from Veronica informing him that her daughter has been hospitalized. Reno notices Frankie's crush on John and reveals to her that John was imprisoned for manslaughter, having killed a man with his bare hands. Over the next few days, John takes on more fights, using the power of his right hand and winning consistently. While at a bar, Reno is attacked by syndicate debt collectors, who give him 1 week to clear his debts. After winning a grueling fight, John rushes to Veronica's apartment and finds her unconscious, then takes her to the hospital. After regaining consciousness, Veronica reveals that she attempted to end her life after failing to secure an organ donor for her daughter, having slit her wrists upon receiving notice that a donor supplier had denied her request for a heart. In the next fight, John faces a tougher Latino opponent. After several rounds, he knocks him down and orders him to stay down. Although John defeats him, he forfeits the match upon realizing it is a fight to the death. As a result, Reno loses his wager and is beaten by the syndicate. It is revealed that Reno owes the syndicate over $150,000 and must repay it within a week, or they will harm Frankie, whom he had covered for in the debt. The next day, John is picked up by a tycoon named Veltz, who is revealed to be the owner of the construction company where John previously worked. As a token of gratitude for saving his son-in-law from a heart attack, Veltz offers to either cover John's $150,000 wager for the main fight or clear Reno's unpaid debt. John chooses to have Veltz clear Reno's debt and then leaves. John takes Veronica home, where she recounts the ordeal she has faced since her husband's death. John later meets the deacon and tries to persuade him to stake the final fight, but the deacon hesitates. That evening, after John leaves Reno and Frankie's home, having failed to secure the money for the final fight, Reno thanks him for helping clear his debt. Shortly afterward, Reno receives a call from Dixon informing him that an unidentified person has paid for John's fight. They then head underground for the fight, where John faces the defending champion, Wendell Timmons, his toughest opponent yet. After several rounds of intense back-and-forth exchanges, John uses his signature right-hand body punches to defeat him. After the victory, it is revealed that the deacon, a friend of Reno, decided to cover John's stake in the fight. In the end, John pays for Sarah's heart transplant. When Reno offers him another deal, John instead returns his father's rings, which he had sold to raise money for the fight. Thanks for watching.